Character needs to be nerfed. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else in between. Welcome to the first video. As you can see, I am an XXXX Elite. I have almost 30 gold skins. Eisen's gold, if I don't know where he is. Oh, it's him. You're gold. So those are my credentials, you know I'm a demon. Today I'll be playing Accelerator, unless I get shit on, and then I will switch characters. I might be selling today. In the game, I played a few. I was on a losing streak. As you can see, it was a big losing streak. Today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience working. I am 17 years old. I'll be 18 in about 9 days. At the time I'm recording this on the 9th of April. And I've worked 2 jobs so far. I've worked KFC for about a year. It would have been a year next month if I didn't quit. Real quick, here are my bans. Just evasive characters, I can't stand them. And yeah, I've worked. And right now I'm working at a boba stand at the mall. So both food service, both customer service. I have to deal with customers. And honestly, it's just, customers they can make your day or break your day. I've had some very nice customers, I've had some very nice customers come in, be very nice. This guy has 110 elo, he's fat. I've had some good interactions with customers, very nice interactions. One time I talked to a customer I sold that combo. But how can he block out of that? Anyway, so I've had a lot of experience with these customers. And usually, what the fuck? Customers can be very annoying, is what I want to say. Great. Customers can be very annoying. And especially when they start asking for everything fresh, things like that. I mean, it's not a problem asking for something fresh. But when you start demanding me while I'm making your order, it gets very annoying very quickly. And that's kind of the problem I have with customer support. Or just being in jobs that require me to talk to customers. It just gets really tiring because some of these customers just have no respect. And the dream would be to work a job where you don't have to talk to people, such as, I don't know, stocking in a warehouse or just stocking orders for some sort of retail company, things like that. I know people say retail jobs are just as bad, if not worse. However, I would prefer to work a retail job over customer support any day of the year. I mean, man, even just these nice customers talking to these customers, it can just even get annoying, even if they're just the nicest people ever. I don't know why I did that, but some people, they can be very rude, and that's what I don't like about it. It's all fun and games when they're, nice and things like that, but then they get all nasty and shit. And honestly, we're just talking to customers, that kind of job, probably not my strong suit because I don't like talking to people. If I can land this combo, I'm a demon. Nope, just wouldn't let me. I'm gonna awaken and kill this kid. But yeah, my old job, KFC, they were treating me very bad. The manager was a piece of shit, for lack of better words. They wouldn't treat me with the respect that I wanted. And that's why I quit, because it started giving me shitty hours. They started disrespecting me. Things like that I just couldn't stand for. I'm getting raped. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I just wanted him out of his mode. But yeah, even just like just talking to some people sometimes. It's such a chore. Even not even just customers, out in the real world, talking to people who you don't know and being obligated to do such a thing, such as in customer support, it gets really tiring really fast, is what I've figured out. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. It's just how tiring talking to people gets when you're obligated to talk to them. That's why I don't like going to parties. You know, I can talk to people in school. I can talk to people in whatever, because that's a time period where, you know, it's set apart for me to do the talking to people. It's for me to interact with said people. I feel like a lot of people share that same sentiment, even though I do have a little bit of ADHD / autism undiagnosed, but that sentiment is just shared across a lot of people, because especially in my generation of people where we don't really like to talk to people. We don't really like to talk to people. We don't like to, you know, share our feelings with people. Even just conversating with people can feel very tiring to most of us. Us being people in my generation. And in that regard, it's kind of just, I don't know. For me personally, I don't like talking to people that I don't know, especially when I'm obligated just at work and customer service. And that's why I don't like customer service, nor do I recommend it for your first job. It also does depend on the location. I won't even lie. It depends on the location of said job, such as KFC. I was in a relatively poor neighborhood where, you know, these people... How's that not true? You know, where these people, they just don't have the same manners. It's not that they don't have the same manners, it's that they just act differently. And that's not a bad thing. You know, how's this guy just blocking out everything? I swear I labbed this and this kind of stuff just was all true, but anyway. Just talking to people is tiring, especially when you have a social battery such as mine, where it just gets tiring after a while. How did he block that? Oh, great, I'm dead. But it does get very tiring very quickly, and especially in the large settings. I don't like being in large settings for that reason. I keep forgetting my space when I do that. But talking to people in large settings such as parties, that's why I don't like going to parties, because you're obligated to talk to some of the people when they come up to you. They say, hey man, like, you know, I saw you across the party, whatever. I don't like that kind of setting. Such as a concert setting, it's different because you're not obligated to talk to the people. You know, you are having a good time with them, but not in the sense where you need to talk to them to have a good time. You're there for the concert. You're not there for the people. You're there for whoever's performing. And in that regard, it's just easier to be there in that sort of setting, because all these people, you know, they're here for the same thing as you. They're here to watch. They're here to watch the same person. You know, you're here to share memories with them. There, I finally was able to land it. Hopefully I can mode and beat this kid. I might lock in for this last stock. I will, because otherwise I'm gonna lose. That's not blockable. At least when I labbed it, it wasn't. Secret accelerated tech. Oh my god, I'm a demon. Stop playing with me. Oh shit. Cool. Where was I? Oh, yeah, concerts. I've never been to a concert, but I feel like it wouldn't be as difficult as being in, say, a party setting where you are obligated to talk to these people, because, you know, you're there with them. You know, if you're at a party, you're there to talk to the people and have a good time with them. You're not there to, I mean, yeah, you're there to drink and party and stuff, but at the end of the day, you want to have a good time with the other people around you that are here for the same thing as you, such as being at a party. I shouldn't have lost that, but I feel like even just being of my generation, because the people like my dad, they're able to just talk to people. When we go on vacation, he's able to talk to everybody, you know, hey, where are you from? Things like this. I can't do that. And it's not because I'm shy. It's not because I don't want to. Of course, I'd love to talk to people and find out more about them if I think they're an interesting person. But excuse me, the second I'm obligated to talk to somebody, whether it be for a job, whether it be in school, even I don't like going to school sometimes because you're obligated to talk to teachers, some students, and that just gets really tiring after a long time. I know I've been kind of coming back to the same, for lack of a better word, what's the word? Conclusion. But I don't know. And in life, for me, that's kind of led me down a very specific path, as in I'm more of the person now that would rather stay home than go out with people, even people like my girlfriend. Sometimes I would just rather stay home than play video games all day. Is that Mr. President? Just because I've had bad experiences in the past. This is so cancer, by the way. I just can't play the game now because he's playing Mr. President. Nor can I see his hitbox. Like, bro, what am I playing? I can't see any. This character is not fair. As I say, as I'm playing Accelerator, but that should be true. Because I did lab it, and it was true. He has a redirect as well. But... and that's what led me to play these games with my friends, because I don't have to see them... it's more of seeing people face-to-face that... being... what the fuck? Being face-to-face with somebody and having to talk to them, and they can read your emotions, and they can, you know, kind of pick up if you're enjoying said interaction, whatever the case may be. It just gets so, what the fuck? It just gets so tiring after a while. Because, like, I don't want to talk to you, bro. Like, mind your business. I'm just trying to mind mine. Like, if I'm in school, I don't want to talk to you, bro. But that's why I say, like, customer service, you can be successful in customer service, as in, what the fuck? It's like, you can have fun in customer service if that's your type of thing, talking to people, being social. Because, you know, you can have good conversations with some of these customers. I had a really good conversation with one of these customers. He was a lot older than me. He had a kid and stuff. But he was really a relatable guy. And he was a lot of fun to talk to, and I had fun serving him. It took me like, what the hell? It took me like 20 minutes to bring him up. Granted, it was closing, so I had time to, you know, dilly-dally and talk to him. Is that not true? Great, I'm just in his room. But I had time to, you know, mess around, so I talked to the guy. He was a really good guy. He was a really fun guy to be around. And I could tell that just by talking to him. And that's another thing, just having to read people's emotions sometimes can feel so tiring, because, you know, you have to talk to these people, and you have to be able to not only read their emotions if they're getting bored of the conversation, if, I don't know, if you make them angry, you have to be able to read that, you know, realize when you did something wrong. And sometimes that's just not, a lot of the time that's just not something you want to be doing, because it's really tiring. Where's my controller? Because I can't hear the game. I know you guys can, I can't. Because my controller died, my headset's plugged in, whatever. So, the moral of the story is, like, just don't do things, even if you're kind of forced to, such as, I don't know, work. I had to for work. But I regret ever working that job because I had to... why is this guy not playing the game? He's here. Okay. But just being surrounded by people that you need to talk to is just not... that's true too, so I don't know how he got out of that, but being surrounded... I didn't know he was moved. type that. And honestly, bro, socializing with people is really tiring. Where's my controller? On the floor. And that's kind of just what I want to talk today. It's just customer service and having to serve these people that are so rude to you. You are obligated because you signed up for this. This is what you're getting paid for, to deal with these kind of people. And I hated that, doing that. I needed to be the nice one while they were sitting there cursing at me, yelling at me, do this, do that, you need to be doing this, I want it this way, give me this, give me that. Have some respect. When people come up to me, it's just, I would say, hey, welcome to the KFC, what can I get for you? Or, hey man, how you doing? And they just tell me, number 5, fries. Instead of, I tell them, how you doing? Good, man, how are you? I'm alright. That's all you gotta do. It'll make everybody involved's day, that much better. Just by saying that line. How are you doing? Because at least it gives the illusion that you care about that other person. That you really do care about what they're feeling. Even if you really don't. Just saying it and responding and, actively looking them in their eyes and talking to them makes people feel a lot better. It made me feel a lot better when I was working there. People that would come in, good, I'm doing good, man, how are you doing? And I would respond truthfully, I'm doing all right. I've had a pretty bad day today, but, it'll get, things happen, it'll get better. That's what I would say to them. Like, I was having a bad day. Oh, I fucked that up. Whatever. Oh, buddy. You cannot be doing that in the big ABA big lobbies with the big dogs. I'm the big dog. Oh shit, I'm not a big dog. Yes, I am. Look at that. That was accelerated tech secret. Give me that one shot. Oh my god, I'm good at this game. Oh, I fucked it. Oh my god, I didn't see that. It's not true, so I gotta start up tilting to it. Jesus Christ, I'm good at this game. This kid's kind of terrible, though. I'm playing on keyboard and mouse on console, in case you're confused as to why you hear keyboard sounds or why I'm moving. I'm not like a console person, where I'm not using locked on, but yeah. Just being that nice person, being kind, even if it means you have to fake it, and you're not being sincere, can make somebody else's day feel a lot better. And that's why I preach. Treat others the way you want to be treated. It's the truest thing in the world, honestly. Of course, he couldn't hit me with this move. I would have gotten down some off it. Oh shit. That doesn't work, idiot. But just treating people the way you want to be treated goes a long way. That saying, and you're taught it in kindergarten, but you never really think about it until you're older, because it's just kind of like, oh yeah, of course you want to treat people the way you want to be treated. Oh, he finally learned that. Oh my god, is he gonna one-shot me? Oh, he doesn't help him. Oh, fuck me. I emoted and I instantly got one-shot combo. But whatever, I'm still gonna be this kid because I'm about to emote again. He's terrible, but in the regard of just treat others the way you want to be treated, it goes a long way, and you don't realize that until you're my age. I know I'm saying that like I'm 1,000 years old or something, but I'm really not. GG, idiot. Jesus, I'm good at this game. If you want to play the character good, you have to put yourself in their shoes. And that's what I just did. I am Accelerator, therefore I know how to play. Anyway, just being that person that spreads joy to others makes them all want to, spend time with you. It makes them want to be next to you, near you, in the same room as you. It makes them want to talk to you, hang out with you, as opposed to just being a shithead, being, entitled to things, thinking you're entitled to everything when you're really not. entitled to other people's time, entitled to their feelings, entitled to their kindness. It just makes you such a loathsome person that nobody wants to be around, nobody wants to hang out with, nobody wants to talk to, because they know that they're gonna have to waste their energy and time being nice to you and get nothing in return. And it's not that you have to be nice to, or it's not that you have to get something in return and be nice. That's not at all what I'm preaching here, because it's not true. It's not at all true. You should never act kind just because you think you're going to get rewarded for it, because you're not. It's something that you're not going to get rewarded for most of the time. There are times, when being kind will take you farther than just being an asshole. There are times when being nice to people will lead to you being friends with them, or you have that connection. In the future, it might it might be very useful to you, such as finding a job. Maybe they'll be connected to some sort of job where, they'll be able to tell some manager or some other person, hey, I know this guy, he's a good person, you should hire him. Instead of just being an asshole and acting in a way that gets other people, just you want to get on everybody's good side, even if they're not treating you right. Because at the end of the day, at least you're trying to be the nice person. At least you're trying to be the one. And if you, at the end of the day, if they're not nice to you, if they're not showing you the same sort of kindness and respect that you are, at the end of the day, you can go home, and at least you're not the problem. And sometimes that goes a long way, just going home knowing that you had a good day, even if others didn't treat you exactly how you wanted to be treated that moment. Although you were acting in a way that was kind, that you were respectful to them. Should have redirected that. This is cancer. Look at him. Did I not just hit him with that grasp? Whatever, bro. I should have won that. Yep, dance, you little loser. Anyway, I beat him first, and he, I wasn't on a Z tier character. Clary's not a Z tier character. Do not come in my comments telling me he is. I'll ban you from my gym. I will. He's not a Z plus tier character. People characters like Roland are, characters like Jotaro are, because they have, They have the hyper armor extend. You press that button, if that hits you, doesn't matter. You're still getting your combo. Baiting? What are they talking about in the chat, bro? Baiting people, having a move that you can bait M1s with and still get your combo out of it is so overlooked in this game. But that's not the point. The point is being kind to people, even if you're not getting anything in return. At least you'll go home at least you'll go home at the end of the day, and you'll be satisfied with how you acted today. Maybe you'll still be in a shitty mood because nobody was respecting you or nobody was being nice to you, but at least you can't be down on yourself because you did nothing wrong. You were the person that you wanted people to be. And if they couldn't see that and be that person for you, that's their problem. They're the person that ignored how you felt, ignored how you acted. And I think that's very important, if I'm being honest, in life. It's a very important skill to have, is to be nice no matter what. Even if it's really tiring, even if, you don't want to, because they're being an asshole. Alright, they're being an asshole and you're not. You can go in the day and say, hey, I was a good person today. I think that's very important. One thing I hate about this character, he just has there's nothing you can do to kind of beta combo, so you have to just play weird. Oh my gosh. I hope that didn't fuck the recording up. But whatever. I was here and that was there, but sure. I'm afraid you can't counter that. I don't know how to do it. I do. This kid is just not fun to play against. Look how he's playing. Can you stop playing like this, bro? What? That's ridiculous. I can just do that through his move. Maybe I was wrong about Starter. He does have a move like that. Anyway. Yeah. Being kind is a very important skill to have, and I hope all of you are able to learn it. How did that not hit him? And I hope some of you are able to come off this video with that knowledge at least. I know this might not be the most entertaining thing in the world, but having this as sort of a personal journal, what the fuck? Even if I'm getting my ass handed to me right now, I'm enjoying myself talking, just hearing myself, honestly. That was stupid. I hate mirror matches. I saw him block. Whatever. But, yeah, I hope that my words are taken into account by some of you. Because they really are important. It really is important to just be a good person. As crazy as that might sound, just being that person gets you really far in life in some situations. He has nothing, so I'm not really that worried. It seems like he does have something, so I'm a little more worried. I hate mirror matches, bro. What is this? Wow, that was retarded. I'm not doing it. If it's covered mirror matches, I'm not playing accelerated because I don't want to mirror match. Actually, if he doesn't mirror match at the end of the video, here we go. Lucky you guys, you get another match. Alright. I'm gonna play... I'll play Sukuna, because I'm good at him. I have him gold. And I feel like I can kind of just autopilot with him, even if this kid is, you know, being a little loser. Actually, I won't play Sukuna. He doesn't have a... Who can I bait with? Roland. I'm playing Roland. I have him gold, too. God, I'm good at this game. I just spilled water all over my phone, which is great. By the way, I am recording off my phone my voice because... Well, I don't have a mic yet. Yeah. And if you hope this channel, I hope I can garner an audience of like, the dream is like 10,000 subscribers, honestly. I don't think I'll get any farther than that. If I do, that'll be great, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. Especially with the format I'm going with, or the format I want, I should say. I just want this more to be a personal journal. My main inspiration is Ken. He's a creator that plays Clash Royale. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. If you haven't, definitely go check him out. He's a very entertaining YouTuber. And please give him a subscription because he is my main inspiration for wanting to get into YouTube. He's why I bought this capture card. Because I wanted to be kind of like him. This character is so annoying to fight against. Especially the way this guy's playing. He's just fucking running, waiting for his moves. I'm gonna grab you and heal all of my HP from it. But that's my main inspiration, and that's kind of what I want this channel to be. It's just kind of like a journal. I'm over here. Yo, I can't do anything. He just has 3 grabs, and they all go through block, and they all heal him. I should kill. Cool. That's kind of where I want the channel to go in the future. I'd like to be able to play games that I enjoy, that I'm good at, or that I want to get good at. In the future, I want to play No Man's Sky, even though I have no idea what that game is or how to play it. Oh yeah, that's really cool, actually. You can just kind of do that, and it's true, and it's move stacking, and there's nothing to do about it. I am almost moted, which is great. Get in that corner, bitch. What the fuck? Alright. I'm moded, so I won. This character's mode is really busted. If you don't know, now you know. And I'll show you. He doesn't have his stupid moves, so... Excuse me. It's also very late at night while I'm recording this. It is currently... What? It's currently 12:15 in the morning. Not a problem for me. I like to stay up late. I went to sleep at 6 last night in the morning. I'd like to mode now, please. I don't really want to go last stock against this character. I don't mind a mode fight with this character. With Crocodile, I mean. This is so brain dead. That character is so brain dead, bro. You just press his moves. Hopefully I can mode again. Like, bro, look at this kid's playing. He's moded. I don't have to fight him. He has to come to me. What is that range? And it's gonna start a combo for him, and I'm gonna die to it. This character needs to be nerfed. I talent slammed him. That character needs a nerf, bro. Sorry, I have to go chat. Whatever. Yeah, see, 12:17. Oops, maybe I should blur that out, even though it's a song. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope I'll be able to be a little more consistent. I hope this isn't too long and people get bored of it or something. I feel like it might get a little boring, because I did just talk about the same thing a few times. And I came to the same, kind of the same stop, or the same point, like 4 different times. But in the future, I promise I'll be better at this. You know, it's my first video. Just give me some slack. Cut me some slack. I'm a little uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable, but I'm a little, a little wary about this because, it's my first. I'm just talking into my phone, and it's a little. It's strange, to say the least. Because I'm just kind of telling my phone things that I like. Or things that I want to talk about. Anyway, that's the video. Next video, hopefully soon. If I don't get demotivated, which will be a problem for me. I do run off motivation a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me in the comments anything I could improve. I hope if you made it to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate you with all of my heart. For sticking to the end, and I hope in the future you could, subscribe. I hope you can find this channel enjoyable, such as in the way that I enjoyed making this video. I actually really did have fun just talking into this piece of metal about things that, weigh on me, things I think about. And, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, evening, whatever time of day it is. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And, peace out, guys. Hey guys, quick little post-edit note. This is my first video, and in the future, I kind of want to play some different games, just talk about some things that go on in my life, things that I'm interested in, things that, I think about. I didn't want to include this in the start. I had it there at the first, but I thought it was really fucking boring, and I didn't even like sitting through it, so I decided I'd just move it towards the end. But, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please subscribe for some more, and, like it if you'd like to. It shows me that, you were interested in things like that. But, yeah, guys, I hope you have a really good rest of your evening. See you guys.